Gosh, is this thing even on? Do I got dust? Can you see me? Is YouTube still there? Are
my friends still there on this channel?
Hi guys, it has been some time since I put out a video, and I'm sure by this title you are probably really concerned at this point. Let me just start it off by saying everybody is okay. Yay! Thank God. But a lot has been going on over in my side. I still have all my animals. So the reptile room, just a lot to pick up the camera and film, but like I miss YouTube so much. So I say this to you guys every time, like I'll be back. But this time I'm really coming back because I really love YouTube. I really love sharing my pets. Yeah, I had some crazy incident happen to me with one of my dogs. So we are gonna get into the story. There's a moral to it and everything. But hi, if you are new to my channel, you probably all are because I haven't been on YouTube in so long. Welcome, my name is Mary. Follow me if you aren't. I like to share videos of my pets. Comment down below what you want to see more, whether that be like a vlog, update on everybody, a video just on Capitan, a reptile room tour. Like, there's so much I need to show you guys because it's been about 5 months since I've filmed. So let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, let's get on to the story. I have 3 dogs. Mr. Capitan, my Rottweiler, he is the angel, the saint, the everything to this channel pretty much. We have my Boston Terrier Ruka, and then we have my Black Lab Luna. She actually just turned 2 a couple days ago. It was her birthday and we celebrated for her. But yeah, I don't even know where to start off. Did you guys hear that? I think it's my frog. I don't know if you can see, but I got, spoiler alert, I got a new frog. His name is Grogu and he's looking right at me right now, so it would be funny if you hear him in the background. Anyways, back to my story. So it was a normal afternoon. I believe it was possibly a Tuesday, and I had a vet appointment set up for Capitan to go get his nails done. I just get really nervous trimming black nails. They're big, thick, heavy ones, so we have to go down to the vet to go get those done. And it was a little bit like in the afternoon, like 3 o'clock, so you know, anywhere in California there's gonna be, at least Southern California, there's gonna be major traffic around 3 o'clock. So I was in the middle of sewing a foot back together on a stuffed animal. Just one of those random little things I had to do. Here. It's my Pac-Man frog. He's telling me he's hungry, so I need to go feed him after this video. I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted. It won't happen anymore. All right, anyways, so check the time. It's about 2:30. I'm sewing up my little thing, you know. I put away like the whole sewing kit, so I literally just have a needle with the long thread on it. It's a brown thread sewing needle. Stitched it up, finally stitched it up. Put the little stuffed animal down, and the needle was still connected with a string. Cool. Like, great, Mary. I promise we're gonna get into it. I'm like, oh shoot, Cappy, we gotta go. I cut the string off, set it down on my coffee table, and I go get Capitan's collar. The girls obviously know, like, it's in this drawer, and I open it, and they kind of just like know when that sound opens that somebody gets to go somewhere. So Cappy gets his collar. I'm sitting on the couch putting Capitan's collar on. The other 2 girls are around me. Cappy's excited to get out of the house. I happen to just kind of look over as I'm about to put my shoes on, and I see my Black Lab Luna making a very, very weird face. Like, I don't even know how to say it. Like her mouth was just being all weird. I'm thinking to myself, that's really strange. I'm like, what are you doing? I think to myself, there's no way she took the sewing needle. There's no way. I must have, somehow in the commotion of putting my shoes on, I must have moved the sewing needle to my room because I knew I had to put everything away before she got to something. Luna, specifically. Go to my little area. Yeah, there's no needle there. There's some needles, but I specifically remember that when I cut the needle, the string was still attached. I'm just tripping a little bit, you know? And I call my husband like, I'm not sure. I'm like 50% positive that maybe Luna ate a large sewing needle. Thank God I do have each and every one of my dogs on full coverage pet insurance. And so because of that, my husband said, well, you're already on the way to the vet. Take Luna with you. See what they say. See what they can do. But mind you, in the back of my head, I'm still not 100% sure. I gotta go hit the road to get Cappy's nails done. I don't have time to be like crawling on my hands and knees trying to find this darn sewing needle. Get to the vet, and I know them very well. They're very nice. Just because I have 3 dogs, so I'm in there often with like nail trimming or just a general checkup. I'm in there, so I know them. And I said, hi, I'm here with Cappy to get his nails done, and I'm like kind of, you know, panicking and kind of driving a little bad, I would say, because I'm thinking in my head, like, did this happen? What's going on, you know? I say, hey, Liz, the front desk girl, I think my lab swallowed a sewing needle. And she kind of, and like, it's so busy in the vet because it's like after work. She's like, oh, shoot. Like, is there any way, like, the vet could just look at her? I don't know, just help me. And she's like, honestly, Mary, that's like, we're so busy right now. And that's kind of like an emergency situation. And I'm just kind of like panicking, like, okay, all right. And somebody must have overheard me in the back. And they're like, hey, Mary, we'll slide in Luna real quick and get her an x-ray. And I'm like, please, thank you so much. Like, it would just really give me a peace of mind and maybe save me some time from going into the emergency room. So they take her back. I'm talking to like my mom, like, I can't believe this is happening. I don't think she did. I don't know, Mom. We're gonna see. And then they come out and the vet goes, yep, there is a sewing needle and it is in the bottom of her stomach right now. I probably just turned white because I get super sensitive when it comes to my animals. Okay, she's like, you need to go to the emergency room. I'm like, okay. And this is when I start getting shaky, like hot, anxiety starts coming on. She's like, you're gonna be okay. I'm like, should I just go? Because I'm already halfway to the emergency room. I'm like 15 minutes from my house and then from the vet, 15 minutes to the emergency room. So I said, should I just bring Capitan with me and go straight to the emergency room? Like, how quick of a timeline do I have? And she's like, you know, honestly, you should probably take Capitan back because he's going to be overwhelmed. You're going to be stuck in the car. You're probably going to be overwhelmed. So you'll have plenty of time. Go drop Cappy off. Which I probably should have just went straight to the vet, to the emergency room, because there was brick traffic going to the emergency room. And I know she'll be okay because I'm on the way. I know it's like not like death situation at that point, you know, but still, like, I just want to get her to the emergency. Traffic, all that. Finally get to the emergency room, tell them the situation, tell them, like, you know, there's for sure one in there. We did the x-ray. The vet confirmed it. They're trying to get the x-rays from the vet. For my vet, it already closed, so whatever. They do another x-ray, they see it again, and they pull us to a separate room. First of all, I just want to say props to anybody that works in animal emergencies. Whew, I don't know if I was already high emotions, but like, just, I hate seeing animals suffer, so it was like there was like a girl walking in and her old dog was having seizures. She was crying. I was about to cry. There was like, you know, dogs with shaved legs getting hip surgery. It's just, whew, wow. It was a lot of emotions just already being in there. Then anyways, they bring us back. We get a really nice younger veterinarian woman. Very, very nice. And she said, you know, those classic darn labs, you know, count on them to literally eat anything. Anything and everything. Mind you, like, she's 2, like, she did this all out of spite because I was taking Cappy 10 to the vet. That's why she grabbed the needle. She probably thought it was like part of her toy, like a thread from her toy or something. But she'll grab my socks. She grabs anything when, like, she wants attention. I don't know, like, she'll just grab her toy and, like, show me, like. So I think she just saw Cappy get his collar on, and that's why she grabbed the needle. Like, she didn't even know what she was doing, I don't think, you know? I explained to her everything that happens, and she understands. She's like, it's a lab. I see a lab almost daily with something they're not supposed to eat. But she said, you know, I have 2 options for you guys, because one option is going to be a lot of money, and one option is a 50-50, like, life or death kind of situation. And I just wanted to hear both things that she had to say. The first option was saying, you know, we could we will just bulk up all her food, and hopefully she will pass it through. Hopefully. But there are a lot of risks of her puncturing her stomach, it getting stuck, her dying. I was just like, oh my gosh. And then she saw the second option, depending on where you guys are financially. And I said, we are fine financially with her because we have her on the highest tier when it comes to pet insurance. We're not doing that first option. We're not 50-50 net. So she said, all right, well, I'm really glad you guys have pet insurance. Then the one thing, there's 2 things we got to do. She said, we're going to go in there first time around, and hopefully we can get it with a scope. They'll open her mouth up, drop like a little camera down there with like little pliers, fill around, and hopefully they could just grab it that way, and that's it. Like, she won't have any stitches, no cuts, no medicine, like nothing. If they go in there with the scope and they still can't get it or find it, the anesthesia again, cut her belly open and find it that way. And that's obviously like so much recovery time, just so dramatic, so much higher risk. But I told her, you know, let's just obviously do the scope, see what happens. We have the insurance. She's like, all right, we're gonna get her ready. You guys probably are gonna wanna go home because it's gonna take us some time. We gotta wait for the specialist to come. I was like, whatever, it's already 9 o'clock. My head is spinning. And then she said, okay, we're gonna bring the financial advisor before you have to pay before we start all the procedures, of course, you know. And it was $6,400, and then like another $1,000 if like we want to resuscitate her. Like, obviously she's only 2. So yeah, we had to slide the card. I mean, I could not imagine anybody already like in a high stress level, like you're so scared for your dog, and then you have to worry if you have this money or not. Thank God, like financially we're okay. I mean, honestly, that's a lot of money. Like $6,000, oh my God, like we could do so much with that. And, excuse me, since we have the insurance, we knew that our butt was going to be covered. So we go home, and they said they're gonna call me when the surgery is done. I'm still waiting. It's 11 o'clock, I get a call that surgery went great. The first time they dropped the scope in, I guess her belly was full of food, so they couldn't really see anything in the camera. But the pincher, the doctor was like, let me just dig around. The first little pinch, they felt the metal needle and brought the baby right up. So, moral of my story, I guess, don't leave sewing needles around, no. Yeah, the pet insurance just helped me out so much, because the first option sounded so sketchy, and like, let me just tell you, driving, I was like trying to put my blinker, I was trying to turn my blinker off, wondering why I probably should not have been driving. Like, my mind was so not there. I was like on autopilot, and like, it was raining, it was so dark. I never drive in the dark, you know, at night. It was a lot of emotions going on. But I picked her up, and she, you know, was a little bit out of it. And the next morning she was completely fine. Like, you know, no stitches. She was alive. She still eats things to this day. She gets angry at me, and she did eat, like, she didn't eat it up, but she tears apart my shoe. So just, you know, labs for you. She almost died, you guys. And yeah, she ate a sewing needle out of all things. I actually have the needle with me right here. It's huge. And then you can see the string on it too. So I just thought it'd be like a good way to get my YouTube, you know, channel rolling again. Starting off with a dramatic story. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. It's a very long right there. But yeah, that is the story of how my lab almost killed herself. Oh, so yeah, I do have her in the highest tier of insurance, and I don't really want to tell you the insurance company that I'm using because their policy must have changed within a couple years of me having it, because before I would get the whole sum back. And let's just say when I did not get that $6,000 check back, I was pretty mad. So I had to recall them, and they like redid the case, and I still lost $1,000. So we got the $5,000 check back, but still $1,000 is a lot for us to be paying insurance and not getting it fully paid when we have full coverage. So there are like some other ones that I'm going to look into. I think it's like Trupanion maybe, or True Pet. I heard like gives 90% back every time. And I think the one that I had was like 90%, and now it's like 60%. And I guess they probably did tell me, I just never read the email. Dang insurances, companies to get you that way. But I know, you know, I have 3 dogs, and I think it's like $80 a month we pay for full coverage. But you have to have it in situations like this. Like, oh my gosh. I know some people think it's so dramatic to have like pet insurance, but like, I consider myself a very good dog mom, very on it, like very like, I consider myself really responsible with my pets. And if this could happen to me, and you're not paying attention, thank God. All I can say is thank God I saw her actually swallow it. Because I would have came home and she would be probably acting so weird, and I wouldn't know what was going on. So the fact that I actually saw her do it in the act was just like, thank you, God. I got it. You know, I saw it. We handled it. Yeah, pets. Crazy things happen at the most random times. So she's here with us. She's great. She's fine. She just turned 2. We went to Vegas. Capitan had his birthday. Capitan's been doing great. Amazing. Animals have been doing amazing. So I'm happy to get back in the groove of it. I can't wait to edit this video and come back next week for you guys. So if you're still here and you're an OG Mary and crew, Mary and Reptile, if you're still here, we love you. But yeah, comment down below what you want to see in the next video, because I'm excited to show you the critters. Maybe Grogu wants to be a part of it. Who knows? But alright, you guys, I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Give it a thumbs up, and like I said, comment down below. What do you want to see next? Bye, guys.